Hello, my group 2 and group 3 dancers. This is a breakdown video of the song We Know the Way. Before we get into actually running through the song, I wanted to just go over a few moves with you. In this song, you do have some kind of hula inspired movements where you're going to need to know how to do that. And then you also have a movement with your feet. So I'm going to show you those first, and then we'll go through the actual song. So your first thing you're going to do, you're going to have an initial stance when the song starts, and then when it goes into the drum beats, you guys are going to go like this. I'll explain that in a minute, but once you get to this point, you're going to be squatted. Keeping your knees bent throughout this is very key. So when those drums start, you are going to start lifting your heels off the floor like this. All right? So the balls of the feet stay connected to the floor, and then the heels lift up. Okay? So you got some movements where you're going to go like this, and then boom, boom. It's very important to keep those knees bent, keep your stance wide, and to keep those heels moving up and down. So that's the first thing. Second thing is going into the hula steps. The reason this is important is because you're doing this a lot throughout this song. So let me just break that down real quick. I'll do it from the side first. So if you've never done this type of movement before, it's very important. See if you see me. Okay, there we go. It's very important for your feet to be pretty close together, not like touching, but maybe like a fist length apart. Straight out, not turned out. We don't want any turned out feet. So feet need to be straight out, knees need to be straight, facing straight, but they need to be bent. So make sure that you bend your knees and that your feet stay straight. And then what you're going to do, you're going to use your feet. You're going to slowly kind of rock your feet forward and back, almost like a little step. But when you're stepping, you're also moving your hips. So yes, hips are involved, but really the knees and the feet are kind of what are leading your hips to move. So this is what it looks like from the front. Okay? With this move, it's very important that here down is what's doing most of the motion, okay? This stuff up top is staying mostly stationary, except when you have hand movements, okay? So there's also going to be times when you're going to travel doing this, okay? So it's very important that you keep that motion going. When you travel, you just lightly step. You don't take big steps. Same thing going the other way. You just take very small steps, okay? Now, I'm going to actually break down the song. So starting out, the very beginning of this song has some kind of like percussive little sounds, and then it goes into boom, 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 battle drums. So what we're probably going to do is you guys are going to get into place in the dark. Well, not the dark, but in a silhouette, and then the music will start. So your opening stance is going to be this. So go ahead and get wide like this first. And take your right leg, turn it that way, bend your knee, so you're not in like a full lunge, but you're in like a little bit of a lunge. Then you're going to take your hands, you're going to flex them like that. Put one here, one here. Your right one goes here, left one goes up. And then you're going to look down. So you're basically looking right in front of your knee. Okay? This is what it looks like from the front. Okay? So you're going to start out like this. You've got those percussive sounds, da, 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 and then the drum beats are going to happen. When the drum beat starts, you go, ho. Okay? So from here you go, ho. And when you go down like this, that's when those heels start to lift. Okay? So you're standing like this for a little while, and then you're going to go up, down. I think you only do that once. You may do it twice. But anyways, up, down, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, during part of this, bring in the beginning, there was only ocean. On the word there was only ocean. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, you're going back to squatting. So you go up for this, and then you squat again for there was only ocean. 2, 3, 4. The goddess Tefiti used her heart to create islands. So in this, Sadie's playing Tefiti. In the very beginning of the song, she's going to be doing a lot of motions like this. Here, you guys are going to mimic that. So, in the beginning, there was only ocean. The goddess Tefiti used her heart. Okay, so motion to your heart and then look out. Whew. So I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4 for the ocean. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Used her heart. Ow! Sorry, my legs. Okay. Used her heart to create islands teeming with life. Okay, so maybe the counts are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably more accurate. All right, from here, this is where you're going to start your little hula stuff. Okay? The words for that are voyagers began to sail. The world was theirs to discover, I think. So your hands are going to go like this way to start, and then they're going to move this way. So you're actually going to do, you're not traveling yet, you're just moving like this. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to wiggle your fingers on that, you can too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the next line is we read the wind and the sky when the sun is high. Here, you're going to travel this way. So you're still doing this with your hips. You're just going to travel. So you just did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to stop, and then you're going to go, kind of like this with your hand to imitate like breeze and wind, almost even like a hurricane sort of shape. All right, so you're doing that while you're traveling this way. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, then the next line is we sail the length of the seas on the ocean breeze. So you've stopped here. Now you're going to travel this way. So this hand's going to go here. This hand is going to do kind of a wave motion. All right, I don't know if you can see that very well, but you're going to start out slow. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? All traveling this way. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then for on the ocean breeze, instead of doing this, you're just going to do it up like this. Okay, so let me back that up one more time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, your words are, at night we name every star. We know where we are, okay? So real quick, let me go over the hand motion for this. So your hands are like this. One is here and one is up like this. So if you've seen the movie Moana, when Maui is teaching her how to find her way at night, she lifts up her hand to look at the stars. That's what we're mimicking here, okay? So on this move, we're kind of coming close to the face, okay? And then we're gonna switch sides, coming close to the face. All right, I'll show you what that looks like. At night we name every star. You're traveling this way. And then you're gonna stop, and then you go, All right, so this way it's 1, 2, 3, 4, So you're gonna touch your head like this. So, and you're still doing this. So one, this was 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. So let's try that from here. I'll see if I can do the words. Maybe not the words, but anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. The next part is away, away. Te whenua te malie. So this is the chorus. On this, again, you're still moving hips. So you go away, away. Te whenua te malie. So the counts on that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Then from there, your words are na e kohaki lia. So let me give you 8 counts on this. So you just ended here. Te malie. Then you're going to step with your right foot. As you step with your right foot, you're going to do this. All right, so let me show you what that looks like. You're going to take your right arm and you're going to hit it with your left arm as you step. So 1, and then you're going to go 2 on the opposite side. All right, and then, so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, and then we go 5. You're going to point. Let me see if I can get closer. So use thumb and pointer finger, not the full hand, just points. And you're going to get this hand by your eye, and you're going to follow your eye line with your arm. Okay, so that's 5 and 6. Then you're going to scoop 7, 8, 1, 2. So let me show you how that looks from this way. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. From there, that's your 1, 2. Then you go 3 on your knees. You're going to hit your knees, or I guess your thighs. 3, 4, hit your chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the 7 and 8 is really quick, so it's 7 and 8. And so you want to end in this pose here, like you're looking up at the stars. Okay? So let me walk through that from here. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2,